My name is Maditru Diana from Zombo Primary School. Yes, I'm now perform well because I understand math very well.
I'm Atemango Stella, a teacher from Zombo Primary School. It is quite different because some of the activities, when you do it unknowingly, you don't put much interest in it.
My name is Bia Okran from Papoga Primary School. There was one day I went to a teacher to help me, and that teacher was drunk. He insulted me, so that is the reason why I left the help.
What I know about PLC is all about working together in collaboration. It is quite different because some of the activities, when you do it unknowingly, you don't put much interest in it.
My name is Mr. Openyto Francis Angala. I am the class teacher P7 and also the senior male teacher in this school. PLC is a professional learning community.
I'm Atemango Stella, a teacher from Zombo Primary School. I'm the class teacher P7. Last year I was class teacher P6. I moved with those classes from P6 to P7 this year. Yeah, I've taught now for 12 years in 2 schools.
I'm Mungo Alfred. I work as a project officer at Zombo in Nebia NGO Forum. PLC is a professional learning community that emphasizes on teachers working collaboratively. And this module was introduced by FADI, African organization from Kenya. And it was a model that was introduced in 2022 as a Zombo project started. And we have enrolled now within the 3 years. Now we are in the 3rd year where PLC has been part and parcel of our Zombo project. But PLC in full is just professional learning community.
I got to know PLC when I became the award winner teacher, and we were taken through the PLC training.
When teachers were invited for the workshop on PLC, they went, 2 of our members went. After they had gone, they came back. They had a meeting with us, those who did not attend the workshop, whereby they oriented us, they trained us on what PLC is all about, and they told us PLC advocates for togetherness.
PLC seems to be very important because this is a module that has worked in Kenya, and for that reason it has improved performance of learners in basic education in Kenya. That is why we want even to try PLC in Zombo, where our main goal for Zombo is improved performance in basic education. And we see that through this module, teachers may try to collaborate and work together so that performance improves.
It is quite different because some of the activities, when you do it unknowingly, you don't put much interest in it. But since the PLC was introduced and we started knowing that working in collaboration, working together brings a lot of improvement, and we learned that through the PLC, which we didn't know. We were working in collaboration a long time ago, but since we were working unknowingly, we were not putting much interest in it. That made us not really to have that zeal to work in the collaboration we are meaning. But since PLC came in and we started working together with the information we got from PLC, it started also improving our lives as the teacher and also our performances, both in the class and in the outside activities. this time, we are now collaborating knowingly in a way that we can sit together to have the schemes of work drawn, and also even when planning lessons. But those days, you're just given topic, go and scheme. And in most cases, we're having even our schemes of work done during holidays at our various homes. But this time, we have learned that staying together, working together, can lead us to sharing of some ideas, whatever you don't know, or else you may know it, but it is always not enough. We said information is always not enough when it's for yourself only. But when you go deeper to get from other people, you really get enough information. So this time, we sit together in a school, scheme together, we plan together. We even went up to the extent of even delivering the lesson together in the class, where we have the team teaching and the subject sharing. Those days, a teacher is given a subject, you die with it for yourself there. But this time, we share the subject, because a teacher is not always perfect. Though they say a teacher is the source of information, but the teacher may not be perfect in all the topics for that specific subject. So we give out the topics to various teachers and we share. In that, if a child is not comfortable with my voice, a child can be comfortable with the voice of my colleague, and the child will pick whatever my colleague is teaching more than what I'm giving.
We found that as we were interacting with others, we found that it is reawakening us on our usual duties, because those are the things we used to do, but now sometimes back we had left them aside, so we are trying to reawaken one another on continuous implementation of the PLC components.
We started using PLC last year, that is 2023, when it was introduced, and immediately we picked up, we started using it. As I talk, we have gone deep in PLC now. But introducing it was not something easy. You know, introducing something, always there are challenges in it, but we managed to overcome the challenges, and currently as I talk, we are moving on the same track with the rest of the teachers. There are some good results right from our performances of different classes. When you go through our performances, we are really seeing that there improvement in the performances. And then for us here, the performances that are always seen, we always target the P7 results. But when you compare the P7, the past year's performances and the current performance, let me talk of last year where PLC was introduced, because PLC was introduced right from first term, and we picked up right from first term into 2023. So when you compare the performance of P7 of 2023 and the ones in 2022, you get that there's a very great improvement. Though we say improvement in the education does not take 1 day or 1 minute, it needs some gap, some duration. But we are seeing already there's improvement. Like in 2022, our P7 got 18 U's out of the 52 registered. We had 18 U's. But last year, through PLC, we managed to reduce the number of U. From 18 U, we got 1 U with more second graders, though we did not get the first grade. But we were at the bar of the first grade, because one of our candidates got 13 aggregate. That made us to be at the bar of first grade. So we are seeing at least there's improvement. And what we are seeing, and what also we are anticipating this year, we are going to get a very good improvement because of the activity we started right from first term, how the teachers picked up the term 1 activity is really very vivid. So we are anticipating good performance, better results this year and onwards.
It is going to upgrade the performance of our school because when I looked at those elements of PLC, I've talked of bringing us together. There is that part of motivation. With the motivation aspect, now teachers are able to get appreciations from the administration in whatever they do, be it materially or even word of mouth. So they are happy doing their work. My perception after being introduced to PLC, I perceive that this is now good in the sense that it is going to change our general performance, especially at primary 7 level, where children are going to pass in first grade because of these innovations PLC has brought.
My name is Maditru Diana from the primary school. The way these teachers are teaching is different. Sometimes 2 teachers are entering at the same time on the same subject. If you didn't understand, another one will complain how the method was using, and then you understand faster. Some now perform well because I understand math very well.
My name is Bia Okran from Papoga Primary School. I have been in this school for 3 years. I was studying in Buyali. The teaching in Buyali was good, but there are some mistakes. For example, there was one day I went to a teacher to help me, and that teacher was drunk. He insulted me, so that is the reason why I left Buyali. For me, what I like is how the teachers teach us. You will find in a class, one subject are being taught by 2 teachers, and that is what I like.
What he did differently from last year to this year is, one, we went and sat down in our PLC meeting. We identified some of the challenges which we were facing in the past years, which was seriously affecting our performances. One of it was the issue of handwriting in these classes, especially the lower classes. We got to know that we, the teachers, when we are allocating teachers in the various classes, we normally give less manpower in the lower classes. And when the teachers are few in the lower classes, they only go and teach. They don't emphasize much on some of the common things they are thinking. One of it is the handwriting and the reading. A teacher will go and teach not knowing how the learners are writing or how they are reading. So we have got it that it is happening here in the primary. Yeah, we are few, 12 in numbers, and we have 7 classrooms. And when you take our number, the 12, we are allocated these teachers in a way that there are some teachers with really very large enrollment. Let us take the piece 3, which is having 296 learners. So there, we decided to send more teachers in that class and per subject. Now, in the due course of the teaching, when the 7 of us are in the class, you get to see that 5 teachers will be floating. And those 5 teachers are not left out. The 5 teachers go and join up their colleagues who are teaching in the class. Let me give an example. In P3, a teacher is there teaching. And then in all these other classes, the teachers are also there. And in P3 class, mathematics lesson is ongoing. But we have 2 teachers who are able to handle mathematics in that class. So the 2 teachers all join up. That means out of the 5 who are floating outside, one go to join the P3 teacher to have the lesson done for that specific period of mathematics. Now, when it comes to science, and the turn for science will be this teacher who was a co to the mathematics teacher. This teacher for science also should go and join up with the mathematics teacher. Now they become co's in the teaching class. In that very class, they become co's. We call them co's. That's why when you come to our school, you get someone shouting co, and that's why we named ourselves like that. So out of the 7 who are in class, the 5 will join in those other classes, though still you're going to get that 2 classes will be without the 2 teachers, but it will only be for that specific subject. In the next subject, you get at least 2 teachers will join up in that very class, which was only having 1 teacher. So not all the time we are 2 in the class.
PLC has come to address the issue of teacher absenteeism and lack of preparation among teachers. In teachers' absenteeism, PLC is saying if teachers work together and collaborate with each other, in case a teacher is absent, another teacher comes in to take over from where this person has left, because preparation will be done together, then teaching in some cases will even go together. So definitely these teachers will collaborate, and each other teacher will know what his colleague is supposed to teach. Then secondly, on the issue of preparation, we are saying that through the professional learning community, teachers will be brought together, and in this process they can plan, draw schemes of work, and at the same time evaluate their learners together. Unlike a situation where in case one teacher is not there, the results may not be produced. But with the PLC, they are saying you can even form a team of examiners in your subject, then work continues.